The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And one injury for them, they're still pretty close to full strength.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now we'll see how they overcome it.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Moody, and it's Thor in at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Stevenson in at the 3. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Now here's Stevenson. To the middle. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Moody on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Williams from long range. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thor. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Garland. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. Moody from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Cleveland shooting their first foul shots of the night. The first one falls.
Stevenson, 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Stevenson. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Stevenson's got 6 points.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
To the paint. Thor with the bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Stevenson's shot is good.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burner.
Pass to Thor. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Cleveland leading by 4. Inside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. To the inside. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Holmgren, that's pretty easy for a guy that long to get up and throw it down.
Here's Stevenson. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Williams. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Stevenson, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Here's Thor. Stevenson defending. Outside Moody. Holmgren with a screen on Mitchell. Moody from outside. He can't get that one to fall. For Cleveland, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. To the middle. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Cavaliers leading. Stevenson, the pass to Garland. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Garland's got 5.
And you don't mind those shots from Garland if they're in rhythm and with tempo.
Pass to Moody. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and another miss by Oklahoma City.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for a bit. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. So it's Oklahoma City now, after the basket by Cleveland. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. With both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Hey, Brian. Story today from Boston Nation as the Celtics already have been altering the roster. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always. And that one's good. Holmgren.
That's a pretty quick trigger from the big man as Chet squeezes one off.
Cleveland leading by 9. Allen a screen. Stevenson the pass to Allen. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Cleveland. He takes it in. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And Shea putting it on the string so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
Out to Mobley. Back to Stevenson. Here's Tyson. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. From 9 feet. That one off the back iron and out.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Oklahoma City foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he drops the first. Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. The Thunder making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. His shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
To the paint. Here's Tyson. Great D that time from Holmgren.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. How much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, BA, it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. They've got Jalen Williams. Moody is out there with Topic. Then it's Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Williams taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Now here's Stevenson. 18 points for him. And there it is for him. Stevenson's got 20 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Topic. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Topic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great job of just reading the defense by Holmgren. He just gets it.
Now here's Stevenson. 20 points for him. He's now 8 for 11 after that Nate shot.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Now here's Williams. He's got 11. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Stevenson finds Mitchell. Back to Stevenson. The 3. Topic grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 14. Let's go with a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Mobley on a screen. Here's Stevenson. And he jams it home with authority.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim.